have ads for the special issue?
Yeah, did it this morning.
Okay. How's coffee?
Pretty good.
I'm Rebecca, and I'm the editor-in-chief. I've been in this position for a little over 2 months now, but I've already learned so much. Like how to function like a normal person when you've only gotten 3 hours of sleep at night. Or how to write a really politically correct email to a not-so-happy reader. And recently, I've been learning that things can get really stressful really quickly if you take yourself too seriously. You gotta have some fun too. Well, Peter and I have been working closely to try to increase our revenue and get out of debt. And we have a lot of side projects in addition to putting out our daily content. We're working out the logistics of buying and placing new distribution boxes, exploring possibilities for sponsored content, and launching a print subscription service, to name a few. Needless to say, with all this and so much more to do, things can get pretty stressful. I wonder how long it'll take him to realize what I did to his mug.
I started out on comic staff, which I think sometimes prevents people from taking me seriously. But the more I was in the office, the more I liked it, so I ran for graphics editor and then online manager. It's great being in the office, because there's always somebody to talk to, mostly because they can't leave. So now I'm CFO, so I manage the business and the marketing staffs, and I've learned a lot from working with our professional ads manager, Kirsten. But I'd say the comics are still higher on my resume. Increasing our ads revenue has been my number one priority, and I'm working with ad staff to come up with more alternative revenue sources, like the subscription service we'll be offering next semester. But really, I'd say the thing I work on most in the office is my wheelchair wheelies. With more revenue, I can buy more wheelchairs. Right now, I'm working on getting us some new distribution boxes through the money that we raised with our crowdfunding campaign. It's part of my larger goal of increasing public investment in the Cav Daily and getting more involved with the university community. We're also talking to CIO leaders and businesses about sponsorships and ways that they can get involved in the paper.
Oh, Louisville's winning?
No, they're losing. It's 2017.
Sorry, I thought it said 2017.
Andrew, do you need glasses? Andrew wears these fake glasses. I think he thinks they make him look smart, which they do, but we still make fun of him for it.
Alright, ready?
Andrew's also mad because I currently have more page views than him, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm the managing editor. I'm a third year. I'm from Northern Virginia, and I'm a political philosophy, policy, and law major, which is basically just my way of saying that I'm undeclared throughout all of college. So I worked my way up on staff through the copy staff, and then last year I was the assistant managing editor, and now as the managing editor I've been working on getting a lot more human interest stories and working on sort of long form and investigative reports to get writers a lot more invested in the work that they're producing. Although really my main goal every month is to just get more page views than Katherine in the opinion section. I really aggressively stalk Google Analytics, and any month where the top 5 stories are news and sports and life is basically a victory in my book. So, also, the glasses I bought as a joke, but it's just been way too long now, so.
I'm a third year English and politics major. My role models are Susan B. Anthony, George Elliott, Meryl Streep, pretty much anyone who is literally willing to stick it to the man. My personal politics, I think I'm probably supposed to stay away from that, but if you're wondering, you can ask the Hillary Clinton bumper sticker on the back of my car what my personal politics are, and I'm sure that she'll give you a very concise, very satisfying answer to that question. So I started off as an opinion columnist, and then I was opinion section editor for 2 years before becoming the executive editor. I wanted to be on the MB because the paper is just really, really important to me, and I wanted to be a part of the next step forward. And also personally because I think my main creative outlet is writing, so I feel really at home here. I feel like the paper should be a venue for the voices of the students here at the university. And so I think the most fulfilling part of my job as executive editor is working to realize that ideal. And of course, also working with the other members of the MB. I think that we've got a really good dynamic going.
Hey, I'm Lianne. I'm the operations manager. I'm a first year in the college, and I think I want to major in econ. It's definitely been a crazy second semester so far, jumping from prod staff and copy editor to operations manager. I like to be able to help where I can, though, so we'll just see how that goes. I always like being in the office, but I'm beginning to wonder if it's getting a little too homey. Spending 40, 50 hours a week in here can be a lot. Between countless meetings and overseeing print production and technology problems, my nights are pretty packed. Other than that, we're currently finalizing our website design, trying to develop the mobile app a little bit more. Hopefully we can just make some headway on both of those. That is, if I can figure out how to navigate all the websites, but we'll see how that goes.